YouTube was popping. This your boy Tez, the logistics rookie, and I want to talk to y'all real quick today. I got a question for you. Do you want to be a driver or a businessman? Every other day I get people coming at me, hey man, I'm interested in getting into the trucking industry. I'm interested in going to get me a cargo van because I see a lot of money in it, which is understandable. I talk about it all the time. There's a lot of money in this industry, and we are needed in the economy. Yeah, the world needs us, but when you get into this game, do you have to separate the driver mentality from the businessman mentality? I'm gonna be real honest and upfront. When I first got into this game, I had the driver mentality. I didn't have my business plan all lined up. I didn't follow my business model, at least what I had planned in my head. And I went against the grain because I was just so excited about the opportunity and just ready to get to the money. But any successful businessman will tell you, if money is the only motivation, you're gonna lose regardless. There has to be a bigger vision, a bigger purpose behind you getting into this industry. We are in business to make money, true enough. We are really in business to create a system that will give us the opportunity to make money while we are sleeping. That's really what we are in business for. But if you are guys like me, just driving all day long, you don't own a job. You don't own a business, you own a job. You are an independent contractor. That's all you do is drive. Same thing goes for owner-operators, box truck drivers too. If you are just behind that wheel 24/7, you're just a driver, man. You don't own the business, you own the job. Hey, the business owns you. And I'm just really bringing that up front, man, because that's an easy thing to get caught up into, because we are so infatuated with the financial opportunities in this business. We don't really think about nothing else. We don't think about things such as, what can I offer to the market in my business? What specific products could I deal? What specific freight could I haul to make a difference out here in my business? How can I stand out with my business? How can I be innovative with my business? How can I be the next, Steve Bezos? How can I get the next Amazon? You got to think about it. Amazon started off as a freaking online bookstore. Now look where they at today. That takes vision. That's a mentality, a businessman mentality. Understanding that you are more than what you are starting out as. That's all I'm saying. When we are in this business, sometimes we have to have that mentality. I am more than a driver. I can be more than a driver. If you like driving, cool. This video ain't for you. But I'm just talking about the guys who you might want to do something outside of driving eventually. We all have to start off driving because, our finances are tight. We don't want to pay employees. We have to get behind the wheel ourselves, so we can learn the game and learn the business and get that experience. But I just want to make sure we don't lose sight of the vision and the end goal, which is to create a business, not just create a job. Because if you just get out here and create a job for yourself and you still struggling, you better off just saving your money. Go get you a regular job in the same industry, but working for somebody else, and you ain't taking much risk. But just start thinking about that. That's just something to think about. Do I want to be a driver or do I want to be a businessman? Do I want to sit behind this wheel 24/7 on this road? Or do I want to start off behind the wheel, but when I get home, let me be doing some administrative work. Let me be reaching out to shippers. Let me be sharpening my business plan to see what the future looks like for my business. It's about having a broader vision, you know, thinking big. That's all I'm bringing to you guys, man, because it's so easy. Like I said, it's so easy to get caught up in that mentality. Basically like the employee mentality. And that's also why I tell you guys all the time, these third-party contracts, they cool if you just starting out. Because you got to put money in your pocket. You got to keep up with your payments. You got bills to pay. But eventually, you need to be out there trying to figure out how can you hustle and design your own contract and build your own clientele. Like these people on contract with right now. These people taking, what, $11 out of my paycheck every day for stupid deductions, administrative fees, and for use of their app, all this stupid stuff. That money adds up every day. And at the end of the month, I'm out of hundreds of dollars that could have went to me. But if you comfortable in your little third-party contract, for you truck drivers, if you comfortable being leased on to somebody else and they taking the cut, if you like that, that's what you like to do, you comfortable with that, cool. But I'm just trying to get you to think like a businessman. A businessman gonna be doing this for a start. But every day he doing this, he gonna be thinking, how can I get my own clientele? Hell, he might take a day off and just drive around. Let me pull up to this warehouse. Let me walk up in here, drop off my business card. Let me talk to the logistics manager or somebody. Let me see how I can design my own contract. A man who think about business is going to think about cutting out the middleman. He going to think how to cut out these third-party contracts. He going to think about how to cut out these freight brokers to get 100% of everything. It's about controlling your own destiny as a businessman. But in order for you to do that, you have to transition out that employee or driver mentality. But that's just something for y'all to think about. I just thought I'd bring that to y'all attention, man, because this game is much deeper than these vehicles and get behind this wheel. But y'all stay focused, stay blessed, keep on grinding, keep God first. No other weapons formed against you shall prosper. 1.